everyone, today is the 14th of December. It's a Wednesday, and we're creeping up on Christmas. Like really creeping up. Like Hanukkah starts in a couple days, and all the holidays are about to happen. But it's still Wednesday, and when it's Wednesday, that means it's time for comics again. And as you know, when it's time for comics again, that means we're gonna take a look at the new comics coming your way from all the publishers. So first off, let's take a look at what DC has to offer. Some DC issue number ones. Coming at you with the update for the Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths tie-ins. This week we have one. It's the Dark Crisis Big Bang. Mark Waid's writing this one, and it helps us take a look at all of the planets in the multiverse, all of the Earths, every Earth, all of them. They're infinite. But you'll see some familiar favorites in there if you've been reading some of the most current DC comics, like Jurassic League and Dark Knights of Steel. It's the Dark Crisis Big Bang, and that's your tie-ins to the Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Also coming your way from DC Comics is a new Tom King 12-issue maxi series that's gonna plumb the depths of some of the weirder and more obscure DC Comics characters that you might not be too familiar with. Yeah, get ready. Warlord, Metamorpho, Starman, the blue one. I don't know, what's the Dingbats of Danger Street. There's Atlas, all those guys. People you probably not even, giving too much thought to. Manhunter, not Martian, but Manhunter. Anyway, it's Danger Street. It's issue 1 of 12. It's coming your way right now. It's the new Tom King series from DC Comics. Don't miss it. Danger Street. Now, as we step on over to Marvel Comics, let's take a look at what they've got going on in the Dark Web. What are the Dark Web tie-ins? Oh, did you not start reading Dark Web? Well, it came out last week, and it involves clones, Ben Reilly and Madeline Pryor. Yeah, clones. They're back. They're always coming back, right? Well, first off this week, you got an Amazing Spider-Man issue 15 that ties into the Dark Web. And then there's a new number 1 Dark Web tie-in. It's the Dark Web X-Men issue number 1 of 3. So get in, see what's going on with the Dark Web and the X-Men. Because Madeline Pryor, she's a big problem for them. Dark Web X-Men. And those are your Dark Web tie-ins. Also from Marvel Comics this week, Monica Rambeau steps out on her own with Monica Rambeau Photon. Yeah, she's gotta get some space. Check out Monica Rambeau's Photon, issue number 1. Also from Marvel Comics, there's a new Iron Man number 1 with Invincible Iron Man, issue number 1. It's time to get invincible again with Iron Man, the Invincible Iron Man. The team behind the hit series and one of our favorite comics coming out from Image Comics, The Ice Cream Man, return to their roots and go back to their first work called Art Brut. And with them comes our friend Alex Eckman-Lawn, who does a sweet variant cover for it. Check it out. Also, Alex was kind enough to stop by and sign all of our copies on the shelf. So grab one of these now if you're a fan of Ice Cream Man or Alex Eckman-Lawn's artwork. The journey into the depths of Frank Frazetta's artwork turned comic book stories continues this time around with Frank Frazetta's Dawn Attack. Get a little spacey with your Frank Frazetta characters. Check it out. Coming at you from Opus. Join the crew from Riverdale and have a holly jolly happy horror days with this holiday-themed one-shot special. It's Happy Horror Days. Mark Millar imagines what it would be like to be turned into a vampire as a 17-year-old kid. Would you suck blood or would you just run around and be a superhero? It looks like this kid runs around and becomes a superhero. Check out Nightclub. It's $1.99 per issue. Vampire superhero stuff. Nightclub. If you were a fan of that Batman the Impostor comic last year, you're gonna love this new series, The Vicious Circle. Written by Mattson Tomlin and drawn by Lee Bermejo. It's a science fiction, time-traveling assassin madness comic book in this cool, oversized format. Coming your way from Boom Studios. Don't miss this. There's a dinosaur in it. I'm pretty psyched. A Vicious Circle. And coming your way from Sumerian is Nobody's Girls, issue 2. Issue 1 isn't out yet. It comes out later. But here's issue 2. It's Nobody's Girls. I don't know why. Why did this happen, Sumerian? Issue 2 first? Is that a new thing we're doing? Nobody's Girls, issue 2. All right, then I'm gonna jump into some trade paperbacks, graphic novels, maybe some things to give as gifts this year. First off, from Marvel Comics, is a Marvel Tales Origins comic book. This collects Fantastic Four issue 1, Amazing Fantasy 15, the X-Men number 1, and Avengers number 1. All reprinted as they were and as you want to give them this holiday season. Check out the origins of Marvel Comics as we know them all today, right here in this Marvel Tales Origins thing. $7.99, can't beat it. It's an oversized deal. Beefy boy. Speaking of beefy boys, this thing can be yours for 125 bucks. It's Donny Cates Venom all in one big omnibus. It's issues 1 through 35, an annual, some one-shots, Absolute Carnage 1 through 5, King of Black 1 through 5, free comic book day stuff. It's very heavy. It's got some stuff from the Carnage Black, White, and Blood in there. This thing would be the perfect gift for that Venom-loving Donny Cates fan on your list. 125 brings this puppy home. I'm putting it down because it's too heavy. Did you miss it when it was coming out? Well, now's the time to grab the trade paperback for Flashpoint Beyond. For $16.99, you can figure out how Jeff Johns is tying the Doomsday Clock into the new golden age, into all the things going on at DC Comics. This thing right here is a return to the Flashpoint universe. And why does it still exist? I thought it was destroyed at the end of Flashpoint. Find out in here. It's the entire series coming your way, like I said, for 17 bucks. It's a pretty great gift for anyone that likes DC Comics. Last year, a book came out around this time that I really enjoyed. It was written by Ed Brubaker and drawn by Marcos Martin, and it was called Friday. Book 1 was the first day of Christmas. Little YA, post-YA graphic novel about some children detectives as they grow up and change. And it's been a long time since this one dropped. But luckily, this week sees the release of Volume 2. Yeah, it's Book 2 on a cold winter's night. It's Friday Book 2. It's finally here. It can be yours for $15.99. It's issues 4 through 6 of the digital comic collected in this. Don't miss it. I love Volume 1 so much. I cannot wait to read Volume 2. We have both of them in stock right now, so grab them, give them as a gift for Christmas, read them first, that kind of thing. But you can't go wrong with Ed Brubaker and Marcos Martin's Friday, Volume 1 and Volume 2 out today. Oh, am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, probably the biggest book of the week. Yes, let's take a walk. It's right over there. We're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna walk over there. It's the only way I can do this because there are so many covers. So get ready for it. It's the comic that so many people have been asking about, worried about, thinking about. It's Batman and Spawn. Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo have teamed up to bring Batman and Spawn back together with a whole new problem, a whole new mystery, a whole new team up, a whole new verses. And with it, there are tons and tons of covers by all of today's top talent. This one glows in the dark. Holy crap, that's wild. This one, you can have somebody else draw the cover that you want. You know, that's sweet. And while they last, we have complete bag sets of all of these variants. All of them. You can get all of these variants for 60 bucks. And there you have it, folks. Batman and Spawn. McFarlane, Capullo. Look at them. Batman and Spawn, once again. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Comics Again. We'll be back here next week with one last Comics Again before Christmas. Maybe you'll get some last-minute gift ideas in. Come on through. We'll point you in the direction of some cool stuff. If you can't make it into the store, feel free to shop with us at bravenewworldscomics.com. And I'm going to go get to reading some comics to keep pushing off doing all of my holiday shopping. See you next week. Have a good one. A little bit of have a holly jump. And there you have it, folks. Batman versus Spawn, or Batman Spawn. And the team behind one of our favorite hits, the journey into the depths of, it's got some, I could get a good workout with this. Check it out, it's horror. Check it out, it's the there are way too many covers. I have no idea what to say.